Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, and I got my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome,
What's up?
welcome to KO Sports Hangout, bro. Where you will find some of the biggest Bears content creators here. You know, me and myself, Chuck, bro. We got a lot to talk about in this game, man. Chicago Bears took care of business, man. We
hmm
beat up on the Cleveland Browns, and bro, man, we got so much to talk about this game, man. We're gonna address some of the haters later. You know, Lashady McCoy and Emmanuel Acho. Some of you guys were saying, "Oh, Shadur Sanders is a better quarterback than Caleb Williams." Well, if this game just showed you who is a better quarterback, I don't know what it is, man. We could talk about that 22-yard touchdown pass, that incredible touchdown pass he made to DJ Moore. We could talk about that one pass that he made to Luther Burden, that dart that he made to Luther Burden. I mean, we could talk about like that touchdown around DJ, not DJ Moore,
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift had
hmm
today, man, which was just crazy. The defense came to play after that stinging loss we had against the Green Bay Packers last week. Bears came back home, and they said, man, we got to take care of business, man. We got to take care of business. Everybody was going to say, oh, it's a trap game. It's a trap game. Bears didn't think it was a trap game. I felt bad for Cleveland, bro, because you're coming up against the an Angry Bears team that was very, very, hungry to win. And this just proved it, 31-3, man. So, Chuck, man, I just want to get your thoughts about this game. What are your thoughts about this game? You know, offense, defense, special teams, man. Go ahead, fire away,
Oh,
bro.
I thought it was one of the first full complete victories that we had. Skull Nation, what's up, Mels? That's my nephew, man.
What's up, bro?
Good to see you out there, boy. Good to see you. Yeah, I thought it was one of the first thoroughly complete victories that we had all year. I thought the Bears were hitting on all levels, all phases in the game. It was just business, bro. You could tell the Bears were in a very business-like mindset. The mindset was to come out there and pull no punches. Don't leave nothing dangling, nothing hanging. Make sure that there was no chance, no chance in the world that we were going to give away this victory or let the Browns sneak in here and take one from us. So I thought it was a complete win. I thought the Bears was outstanding offensively and defensively, even with special teams. But Devin Duvernay is starting to peek his head out every week now and starting to give us some action on the special teams. And this is what you want to see as the team rolls toward a potential playoff visit for the first time in years. You want to see your team hitting on all cylinders. You want your team rolling. You want everybody playing confident, and you want to stay healthy. That's a big key. You want to stay healthy. I thought it was an outstanding game on every level of the game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely was feeling DeAndre Swift and DJ Moore. I don't know how many of you all out there playing FanDuel Fantasy or whatever you. But if I showed y'all my FanDuel Fantasy team, you would see that these were two of my locks to put on the team: DJ Moore and DeAndre Swift. And both of them got 2 touchdowns apiece in the game. Had an outstanding game on the ground for DeAndre Swift.
I'm
Outstanding
guessing
game.
you want some money from that too.
A couple dollars,
Oh,
It's
a
not
couple
always
dollars.
that easy. You got to have everything else around them being fantastic too.
Yeah, when it comes to parlays and everything, yeah.
Right. You got to put it together well. I appreciate that, Mills. Mills is a Vikings fan, man. He said
I
respect.
definitely see that. Yeah, your Vikings won yesterday against the
Yeah,
Dallas Cowboys.
yeah. Appreciate that. Better than some others that I can say. I don't call no names, but appreciate recognizing the greatness of this team. This Bears team is on fire right now. I know we 10-4. Everybody try to say we beat bums, blah blah blah, and what have you. But this team is showing up and showing out when it needs to, and we got another big battle coming this week. But that's further ahead, bro.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't want to get
that's where I
too
felt
ahead.
about the game, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, this game. I mean, this team just dominated on all cylinders. Offense, defense. special teams, this is coaching staff. I mean, this team just completely dominated this Cleveland Browns team. Now we know Myles Garrett, he definitely got his lick. I mean, he had 1.5 sacks. He had a sack and a half, and he's close to breaking that record. Thank God he didn't break that record against us, because I would have been like, come on, man. Like, you let this guy break the record against us. I was like, yeah, but
I mean, for the if I'm totally honest with you, the refs cheated them out of 1 sack, bro. That fumble by Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
That should have been a sack. They should have gave it to him.
And speaking of that other sack by the one Shedeur had, I think was it Austin Booker who forced that fumble. They're saying that was forward progress. That should have been a fumble right there. They're saying it's forward progress. That was a fumble. I mean, he clearly just dropped the ball, and they were saying, "Oh, it's forward progress." No, it wasn't forward progress, but it is what it is.
Refs been kind of sucky all year, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro. They been kind of sucky all year.
That's right, Optimus.
10 wins, can't nobody tell me nothing. That's right.
You gonna make me play that Kanye song, but nah.
You can't tell me nothing.
But yeah, man, I mean, 10 wins, bro. Who would have expected us to have 10 wins at this point? I had this Bears win. I mean, we did, but I called that. You did say they would win 10 or more games. But me, I had them winning between 8 at best to maybe 11 wins. I had them. I mean, we had our predictions, and I said this team at their lowest was going to win maybe 8 or 9 games, and at best maybe 10 or 11, bro. But man, they have 10 wins at this point. I mean, they're way ahead of schedule, man. I mean, this is what happens, when George McCaskey gets out of the way and lets literally George McCaskey and who is their president before? I'm already forgetting the dude's name. DDP called him Milton or whatever. The one with the glasses, the one who just retired.
Thank God.
Who was their president before Kevin Moran?
Was he a Hallis? I'm trying to remember.
No. It was I already forgetting his name, but he was an accountant. He was a former accountant, but him and George McCaskey would always get in the way of these coaches, whatever, from doing their job, and that literally hindered us. But George McCaskey, he was able to hire Ben Johnson and this all-star team, him getting Dan Rushar, helping out that offensive line. Al Harris, I can't commend Al Harris for helping out this secondary. Antoine Randall L, these guys assembling this all-star coaching staff. Eric Bieniemy, bro. And man, let's talk about Eric Bieniemy and this
Eric sleeping with Bieniemy. That's what I mean. Used to say.
The fact that he was able to have this running back deal in DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai helping us, be our 2 lead backs to help us lead us to the number 2 rushing offense in the NFL. I mean, everywhere this guy goes, he turns literally crap in the goal, literally. I mean, last year we were the 30th ranked rushing offense last year to the number 2 rushing offense, and that's all a testament to Eric Bieniemy.
Yes,
he's done a great job. Like I said, Dan Rushar has done a great job. I mean, and the fact that even Dennis Allen, literally, we were literally down our whole linebacker staff. At one point, our secondary was completely depleted, and then you come back home and you dominate. I mean, you beat I wouldn't say you dominated the Steelers, but you beat the Steelers, right? You competed against the Green Bay Packers, and then you dominated the Cleveland Browns, man. I mean,
yeah, bro.
You got to give it up to the coaching staff, man.
Oh yeah. This is what I talked about. This is what we talked about, Coach, before the season started. This is an all-star coaching staff that Ben Johnson assembled when he came over here. That dude knew that he didn't have all the answers, man. So we had to bring people in who could help him with the answers. Al Harris was an outstanding find to be the defensive backs coach. Dennis Allen, that was a great steal, bro. To be able to get a dude who is head coach caliber and could have got another head coaching job anywhere else in this league, to talk him into coming over here to be the defensive coordinator And then, all the other guys, Eric sleeping with the enemy, which is what Chris Berman used to say about him when he was running for the Cincinnati Bengals. But Eric Bieniemy and TJ Barrett as the quarterbacks coach, even this Declan Doyle dude, I don't know what his coaching prowess is like, but I know he know how to talk when he get in front of the mic. He talks a good game. Kudos to Ben Johnson for putting this coaching staff together, bro. That this is an outstanding all-star coaching staff that we put together. And then let's give Ryan Poles and Ben Johnson some credit for the assemblance of the rest of this team. We needed an offensive line. We saw that Ryan Poles was not necessarily the best at drafting offensive linemen. Ben Johnson got with him. They got their heads together, and they went and got the big boys that we needed in the trenches via free agents.
Taylor calls them the Avengers.
Yes, they went and got the Avengers and put them in front of him so that he can get all the gemstones and throw that thing around. You know what I mean? So that,
like Thanos.
There you go, like Thanos, so he can throw it around, bro. Throw it around. Also give him credit for all of the extra weapons that they added to this offense, bro. It's just beautiful to have that kind of depth.
Luther Burden and Colston Lovin, I think they have some of the best hands on the team, bro.
Yeah.
Those guys, the rookies.
Look at our rookie class. The Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, Cal Monungai, and now Ozzie Trapilo stepping in at the left tackle and handling his business. Bro, this is our entire rookie class that's on fleek right now.
He did a really good job handling Myles Garrett, even though, I mean,
absolutely. Our best really good job. Is Myles Garrett. So,
yeah, he's going to get his. He's going to get his. At the end of the day, he's going to get his. Nobody's stopping him, dude.
Myles Garrett, yeah. He's a beast out there, bro. So, you just got to give it up. Give our in-house awards to all of these dudes that put this together. And guess what, people? The Bears aren't done. We still coming, baby. It's not over yet. The Bears are not done. Let's go. Man. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but yeah, I'm kind of thrilled that we handled our business with the Browns, but this is the setup, round 2 of what we need to do. The ultimate comeback, the pause on these Green Bay Packers, the beat down that was well deserved and waiting to come. We need to handle our business.
You're talking about Packers Hate Week, right?
Packers Hate Week. Let's go. This Saturday is the marquee matchup, the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers, round 2 this year. And it's going to be here at Soldier Field Saturday at 7:20 our time. I believe 5:20 your time, Kof. And guess what, people? I will be there at the game. I will be in the stands rooting for these Bears. And it's unfortunate for the Pack that we won't get a chance to see them full staff, full health, because they lost Michael Parsons yesterday. They lost him to a torn ACL, so he's done for the season.
Yeah, man, that was really tough, bro. Yeah, and that was a non-contact injury. It was non-contact. Like,
yeah, I saw it when it went down. Yeah,
when he was trying to go after Bo Nix, and then like all of a sudden when he landed, I think was his left foot? Was his
left knee? Yeah,
his left knee. He landed on his left knee real hard, just like boom.
Yeah, and and it's a lot of wear and tear. This is why you got to really marvel at these athletes, because of the wear and tear that they put on their bodies. The weight that they put the workout they put their bodies through to be ready for these games is amazing, bro. And so unfortunate, but you can see a lot of this happening pretty much everywhere around the league. But yeah, losing Michael Parsons
that's going to be a big impact for that Packers defense too, man.
That's
because they came into the league. I think they came in up until this point, I think ranked 5th, and so I think without them, it's going to go down.
Yeah, it definitely possibly could go down. Plus, Christian Watson, the Packers got a slight bit of good news. They thought that they had lost him for some extent, a significant amount of time, but they found out that it was initially supposed to be a shoulder, then it was a chest injury. So now they're saying that he may be able to play in the Bears game. They're not sure, but they're saying he may be able to go in the Bears game. They
also talking about Roma Dunze?
No, I'm talking about Christian Watson, actually.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So they're saying that he might be able to give it a go. They also lost Zach Tom on the offensive line. That's another big blow to them. And Evan Williams, I believe he's hurt too. They definitely got some holes that they're going to be running up on the Bears with. And after that first game, look, I don't wish no injuries on nobody, but let me tell you something. Nobody in Chicago is going to cry for the
No one's crying.
We're not doing that. It's unfortunate y'all can't come in here fully staffed, but we're not doing that. We say D-line definitely needs to step up in this game. Yeah, our D-line definitely. Plus, I think it's a big plus for us that we got this game at home. We're back in position. We control our own destiny. If we handle business Saturday, this is a foregone conclusion that we're in the playoffs and we're locking up this division, bro. We're locking up this division. It's a foregone conclusion if we handle our business. Plus,
if we handle our business, can lock
plus
it up.
It could put the Pack in some danger zones too, because now they're just a game away from being, playoff eliminated. Where they
and I think we'll be like a game and a half if we win this game.
Yeah, we'll be up. We'll be up a total game and a half on them. We're already up 2 on Detroit since they lost. So yeah, this is a big game, people. It's a big time for these Bears, and I love that we're doing all of this in Caleb Williams' second year. And while I'm talking about that, let me say this: I'm beyond tired and weary and fed up with all this hoopla that the media has to say about Caleb Williams and how not good he is.
Lashady McCoy, Emmanuel Acho, Chris Broussard was talking crap about Caleb Williams. He got to eat his words.
Yeah. With all this talk, they want to talk about not throwing for 70%, and his accuracy.
Courtney Cronin. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm naming names, bro. I'm sorry.
That's fine. All these people, with all this crap they got to say about Caleb Williams, all this dude does go out. All he do is go out there and win games. He's winning games. The man is 9-2 in his last 10-2 in his last 12 games. It's unheard of. Show me how crappy a player you must be in order to win 10 of your last 12 games. But as long as they're on the outside looking in, they can say everything that they want to say. Caleb's showing you what time it is. When the game on the line, this kid shows up. 5
game-winning drives this season. 5 game-winning drives. Leads the NFL in game-winning drives this season.
Right. Tied for the league in with that number.
He would need 3 more to tie the record, NFL record.
Right. So when you're talking about him, you're talking about a guy that just goes and gets it done. Has an outstanding arm.
That's my brother.
Play when he needs to make it. Say Shady was getting cooked yesterday.
He was. He was getting cooked. I was on the live. I was on a speakeasy. Yeah, he was getting cooked.
Yes, sir. I hate that I missed that, bro.
He was getting cooked. He was.
That's all right. I'll go and find it. I'm gonna look it up because Shady definitely
it was yesterday night. Yeah.
But you talking about a kid who's been outstanding. And people, let's not forget this. It's only Caleb's second year in the league. Why everybody's roasting him and talking about him.
And let me give you the stat too, Chuck. If everybody who don't know, now you know. Caleb Williams in his first 2 seasons has the fewest interceptions through 1,000 career pass attempts, which is 12. 12 interceptions through 1,000 career pass attempts. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
And he's thrown a lot of crazy passes, including that touchdown throw to DJ on that rollout. Literally on that rollout. That was literally a prayer, like a Hail Mary throw.
Shades of Joe Montana throwing to Dwight Clark, bro. In the NFC Championship game in what was that?
In 1981, I think it was 81.
81, 82, whenever that was. Yeah, bro, he's throwing over linemen that's leaping in his face, throwing the ball over 2 defenders and dropping it in the only place that he could possibly drop it for it to be a touchdown catch, in the breadbasket of DJ Moore's hands. That was
that was like between 2 or 3 defenders, dude. I watched. I was like, "What the heck?"
I couldn't believe it.
Those words, but I knew it was a deflection or a pick, bro. In my mind,
And then when I saw
Dude, I
DJ
thought it was
Moore land and
picked.
flip it, that was crazy, bro. But that shows you the outstanding skill set that Caleb Williams brings to the table. This dude really does wear a cape. You call him Superman, bro. Because when it's time for it, that nigga comes out that pocket and he just it's like an automatic switch just turns on in him. And this dude is making some outstanding throws, crazy throws. There's not a throw on the field that he can't make, bro. There's not a throw that Caleb Williams cannot make. Even a
few quarterbacks in the league can make that. Maybe 2 or 3 quarterbacks can make a throw like that.
Right. Even the
Patrick
drag
Mahomes,
route
Josh
throw,
Allen.
even the drag route throw that he threw to DJ Moore for the first touchdown pass, bro.
That was crazy.
That was beautiful, bro. I mean, dropped it perfectly in this man's lap. Nobody's just up and doing that, bro. Nobody's just up and doing that. Caleb is outstanding. And don't be surprised. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but don't be surprised, people. If you see Caleb and his Bears team in the NFC Championship game, I came away from the Super Bowl this year. I like what I'm seeing. I'm telling you, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We cooking out here, and we still got Tremaine Edmonds coming back. You know what I mean? We still got Kyler Gordon who's going to be coming back. We still can get better. Caleb's not even throwing his best yet. This team is scary good because it can get better.
Remember what Ben Johnson said earlier. We're going to be playing our best football January, come December.
Absolutely. And Ben Johnson is not a liar. I'm finding out this man is not a liar. What he said is what it is. And think about this for what it's worth. I want to speak on the rookies for a minute that we drafted. You and I briefly talked about this. But think about this for what it's worth. The Bears have a second-year quarterback that's playing at a very high level right now. You got Colston Loveland, Luther Burton, Kyle Monangai, and Ozzie Chaprillo. All 4 rookies making significant and having significant impact on the success of this team. Do y'all understand how dangerous this is about to get for the rest of the league if these guys can stay healthy and Ben Johnson can stay cognizant and they can keep rolling? It's just going to get greater later, people. I'm telling you, this Bears team is going to be something to be reckoned with for the next 5, 6, maybe 10 years coming. Real talk. Real talk. Look what you're good at. Don't talk about my fandom. Don't talk about them overhyping them. Don't try to blow the significance.
Just watch the tape. You got to watch the tape. Just watch the tape. That's all you got to do.
The tape. This team that we just beat, the Cleveland Browns, they handled the Packers and beat the Packers 13-10.
They were the number 2 passing defense coming into this game.
Right. And we demolished them 31-3. The Dallas Cowboys, who lighten the world on fire with everybody else putting up numbers everywhere. We beat them 31-14. We put clamps on that prolific offense over there. The vaunted defending Super Bowl champ, Philadelphia Eagles. What do we do with them? We went in their house.
Put the BTA onto them, some people say.
Yeah, BTA. Yeah, that's their new thing. Yeah. Belt to A. Belt to A.
Belt to A.
But yeah, after they beat the Green Bay Packers 10-7, and then they beat the Detroit Lions, what was it, 16-9 or something like that? We went in Philadelphia and mollywopped them. We manhandled them 24-15. This is not a team. I'm talking about the Bears. We're not a team to be taken lightly on no level, bro. On no level. Yeah, we're the Bears. No, we haven't been winning. All of this is new. Parlor tricks, whatever you want to call it.
They said the same old Bears.
Same old Bears. You can say all that stuff you want to say. Go look at the record. Your record is who it says you are. Your record is who you are, bro. We're 10-4. That's who we are. We're first place in this division. That's who we are. We're the second seed in the NFC right now. That's who we are. We are a winning team. And we are all about that guy behind you over your, your left shoulder. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good gets better and your better gets best. What that man said is what it is, bro. It's
You know
what
what?
it
I need to
is.
give me a good, better, best. I think they're selling it on Clark Street online. I think
Uh-huh.
there's like a. I think they said it on the recap. You know, Kaplan's show. He said they
Uh-huh.
said it on ClarkStreet.com or something. They got like a sweatshirt. I need to get me those.
Yeah. So this Bears team, sky's the limit. Especially if when I ain't gonna say if when we finish these Packers off this Saturday. Yeah, especially
Yeah,
bro.
we're gonna put them out of their misery. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, it's unfortunate for them because I thought that they were having a very solid season. You know, they were talking Super Bowl and all of that there. Their fans were very hyped about that.
Especially with that Micah Parsons injury, it's not looking like it.
Bro, that's a huge body blow to that team, bro. Huge body blow. Defensively, that makes it a little more tougher for them to try to, make any inroads toward the Super Bowl. But that being said, I love the Bears' approach. We're not worried about what everybody else is doing, bro. We're just rolling along, taking care of our business, bro. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Unfortunately, this D line isn't good enough to win a Super Bowl. If they get a stud pass rusher next year, the rest of the league will need to watch out. Shottown Shogun, I hear you, my brother, but I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that, bro. I don't think you necessarily need a superstar
Dominant.
on your defense in order to win. I think part of the fool's gold that we see in a lot of these teams is that everybody feels like you got to have these superstar caliber players. Now, don't get me wrong. It is immensely helpful if you got a guy who's dominant like that. But if you got a collective body of players who's playing their position, staying in their discipline, and doing their job well, you can still win. You don't have to have a defense with Ray Lewis on it, a Brian Urlacher, a Clay Matthews, or Michael Parsons per
TJ
se.
Watt.
Right. You don't have to always have a superstar guy. It definitely helps if you got those guys, but you don't have to do that in
I mean,
order.
look at the Eagles last year. Like, I mean, they didn't have. I mean, yeah, they had Jalen Carter, but he wasn't like no all-star dominant, superstar. He wasn't on the likes of Michael Parsons or a la TJ Watt or Miles
Right.
Garrett. I mean,
Well,
if you have
I give you one even better than that, Cove. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs. Who's the superstar on their defenses, bro? That's a dynasty that we just seen crumble. Rest in peace to Kansas City. The dynasty is over, at least for this year. We'll see what they do next year.
or even the Patriots, man, they had great defenses. They didn't have like
right. You don't all the time need this big time stud superstar to get things done. And like I said, it helps, but it's not required. You can win without that, bro. You can win.
I think this
The
whole
best player.
NFC is wide open. Like I don't think there's like no dominant. I mean, you could say okay, the Rams have been playing really well, but
Jared Vernon is a problem, but that's a problem.
We don't really look at them as a problem. Like, I mean, last week they lost to the Carolina Panthers, and the Carolina Panthers, they're sorry, man. I'm sorry. That Carolina Panthers team is sorry. After they lost to the Saints, I'm like, nah, I'm not taking
Carolina is kind of in the same position that the Bears are. They're learning how to win, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're learning how to win. So they're gonna have some ups and downs, some growing pains. They just seem to be having them. They're late bloomers. I want to say that. I feel like they seem to be having them later in the season, growing pains later in the season, more so than the Bears who had ours early in the season, which I kind of predicted that we would do. First 5 games, first 5 weeks of the season was going to be a crapshoot for us. Hopefully we can get it together. But I did feel once we got our sea legs under us, we were going to roll. And that's what the Bears have been doing. We've been rolling. So Carolina, they're still learning how to win. Right now, they're kind of playing up or down to the level of their competition, bro. So that's what I'm seeing. They're kind of playing up or down to the level of their competition. So yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. Right now, sky's the limit for this Bears squad, bro. Things are looking way up for this Bears squad, and I just hope we continue to have the focus that we got. Don't change that. Don't change that. When I look at the Kansas City Chiefs team, and this is for you, Shottown Shogun, I look at the Kansas City Chiefs team and all these Super Bowl visits that they've had, all of these AFC championship runs they've been on. When I look at that team and I look at that defense, I don't see one superstar over there. People can try to attach the label of superstar to Chris Jones if they want to, but he's really not a superstar. He's a star. He's a stud, but I don't see superstar in Chris Jones. You know what I mean? It's just a well orchestrated, well disciplined defense. They play team ball. They attack from every angle. With Karlaftis and all of those other dudes that they got over
Tranquil, all those guys, yeah.
and
Nick
they
Ball
get it
and all
done.
those guys.
They get it done, bro. They get it done. So yeah, I think our Bears team defensively.
Now, what you need is good coaching. That's what you need.
You
need a good coaching to get you to a Super Bowl.
Exactly. Because you can have all the best players in the world and not do nothing. We see that every year. Go look at the Baltimore Ravens. That's a stockpile team, top to bottom. If you go look over there on paper, but the coaching lets them down every year, bro. Hell, look at the Philadelphia Eagles right now. The Philadelphia
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, they got a great defense. They got great players on offense, and they can't get anything done worth noting. Real talk. Their offensive game plan is so generic. It's pathetic, bro. It's pathetic. And defensively, it's only so long they can hold up, man, before they start getting worn down.
And they're definitely going to get bounced in the playoffs. The Eagles, I mean, they're going to get bounced.
Unless they figure something out lightning quick, and I doubt if they got enough time to do that, bro.
And if they run into the Bears in the playoffs, they're gonna have a buzzsaw.
They don't want to see us no more, bro.
They don't want to see us, especially in Soldier Field now.
Now the teams that we worry about seeing right now, and really it's too far ahead to even worry about that. But if I'm looking ahead and I'm worried about anybody, it's the Rams and the Seahawks. Those are the two.
Yeah, I agree. Seattle and the Rams. Those are the only two teams that's going to give us a run for our money.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So yeah.
And they got each other. I think this upcoming week.
Division rival.
This Thursday.
That should be a dandy of a game.
I'm thinking about whether or not I should go do a live stream. I think I should do a live stream. I like games like that.
I'm mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. Yeah. So looking ahead, bro. Looking forward. What do you see in this Packers Bears game? How do you see this playing out, bro?
I think we just need to just play our game. I think we need to run the game. I think we need to rely on our run game. It has to be a balance. I think the same way we played against the Cleveland Browns. I think you have to marry the run with the pass. And like I said, I mean, at times, even during that Cleveland game, Ben Johnson got too cute. I don't know what it is, but I don't know why you just keep throwing the ball on 3rd and 1 and 2nd and 1 or 4th and 1. You need to just run the ball, Ben. Stop getting too cute with a lot of these passing plays. At times he does kind of get pass happy with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, you just need to rely on a run game. We are mostly a run. What's the word? Yeah, we're a run, a play action type of team. I said this a couple weeks ago, but like we are a run, play action type of team. We're not at that point where, Caleb Williams can just sling the ball or, do, quick slants or something like that, which would be nice. We would like to see that, but Caleb Williams is starting to learn this offense. He's trying to figure out this complex offensive system because it takes about a year or two to master it. At best 3 years. And Caleb is still learning it. He's still trying to get his feet underneath him. But I think he needs to just marry the run with the pass. With this Packers team. Now that they lost Micah Parsons, you could definitely run on this team. They don't have Devontae Wyatt. They don't got Micah Parsons. And so you're going to have to do whatever you can to literally just like pound them on the ground. I
thought we ran pretty well against them in this first game. It was mostly in the second half of the game, but I thought we really wore them down in the second half of the game in Lambeau Field, bro. With the run game and with this wall of the Avengers, as Caleb Williams calls them, up front. I think we do more of the same. I just feel like we need to get a faster start out the gate, bro. We started
a faster start. Yeah, I agree.
We started too slow in that game, and I just think that we really do need to, get the ball rolling early. Green Bay is a front running team. They want to get out front and they want to make you chase all game to see if you can walk them down. Your best bet to beat Green Bay is to get out front and reverse those roles. Let them do the chasing. Let them do the catching up, Because if they
Especially
get
Jordan
out,
Love, especially when he's down.
uh-huh.
It's
But
really hard for him.
if they get out front, they're not going to do nothing but try to match you blow for blow. So, you score 3, they want to score 3. If you score 7, they want to score 7. As long as they know that they can stay out front and keep you chasing, that's the way that they're going to play ball, which is a great method for them. That works for them. But I don't want to be chasing. I don't want to be the front runner and being walked down all day. And nor do I want
Like,
to
I'd rather
be
be up 14-0, 14-7 than us be down 14.
right. So I think the key thing here, is Dennis Allen needs to learn from his mistakes in that first game. I thought our defense, the defensive zones that he had us playing in, kind of got cooked up.
And he kind of got blitz happy a little too, like he was blitzing.
You can't be so deliberate. You can't be so deliberate with the blitz when you're coming into a love. You got to mix it up. You got to fake, drop it back in zones, give you a delayed blitz occasionally. You don't have to do too much QB spying because Jordan Love is not the type that's going to do a lot of running. Even though I know he knows how to run, he's not going to do a lot of running out of the pocket unless it's absolutely necessary. But I think we get the fast start and remember how we got beat by them the last game and better ourselves from that. I think the Bears can win with this victory. I thought it was interesting in the post-game locker room conference. Post-game locker room. I'm saying put it like that. Game ball was given to DeMarco Jackson by Ben Johnson. DeMarco Jackson, when he gave his speech, he talked about how great a win it was, team win it was against Cleveland. He told the fellas, he said, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Though he said that loss last Sunday left a bad taste in my mouth. He said, I can't wait for us to get our lick back with that. This is where the Bears' head is at. Took care of business, so they're in the right position when they run up on these Packers again, and they chomping at the bits. They like Real Street Sports Talk said. Shout out to Real Street Sports Talk. He said the Bears smell blood in the water right now, like sharks, bro. You smell blood in the water.
I know. Real Street Sports Talk is down bad after his boy went down.
Oh yeah, it's a body blow, bro. It's a body blow. Yeah, that's T.O. the God. In case y'all don't know, that's my nephew. He is a Green Bay Packers fan, diehard. And right now that cheese is molded a little bit. Oh, did I say that out loud?
He's punching the air right now.
No, I'm just messing with you, bro. But nobody's gonna cry for the Green Bay Packers, especially the Chicago Bears. We're not gonna cry for them. They've had great runs.
We've been dealing with injuries all season long.
Nobody in the league is crying for you when you get injuries. So it's just a next man up thing, and the season's not gonna stop because you lost your guy. It's not gonna stop. They got to roll up their sleeves and they got to come to fight. And we are ready for the fight. We are expecting no less of a fight because Michael Parsons is not there. We're expecting them to give their all. They're going to come out. They're fighting for their playoff lives and all of that stuff. It definitely is going to be a fight, a slugfest. But it's a slugfest that we can win. Remember that, Bears fans. This is a slugfest that we can win. We expect every time, regardless of what records are. You can pretty much throw records out the window when these two teams meet up.
And I think we also need to figure out how to pressure Jordan Love. I mean, you saw last week with this Denver Broncos game, they're getting to his face. I think the second half of the game, they started to get a little bit more pressure on Micah Parsons. I mean, not Micah Parsons, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, I know what you mean.
On Jordan Love. And so I think Dennis Allen, he's got to figure a way how to, rattle Jordan Love, probably, with that front four, do whatever to kind of throw his game off, especially, if we're getting out to a fast start out in front. You don't want this Packers team just like going up and down, especially, what they did last year, with Bo Melton. That Bo Melton touchdown was like literally unacceptable before the half of the game. We can't have our secondary blowing, coverages like that and having a cornerback turned wide receiver catching passes like that. That we can't allow that to happen. And so I think Dennis Allen, he's got to come into this week and figure a way how to get Jordan Love off of his game. He's going to get some of his yards or whatever, but at the same time, you got to throw him off his game. You can't allow the run game to go crazy with Josh Jacobs and that running team. And like I said, Jordan Love, you got to throw him off his game, man.
Well, I think in that first game, I think that our Bears defense, we did a solid job of containing Josh Jacobs. I don't think he ran wild. I think he had like 86 yards in a touchdown or something like that. But I don't think he ran wild. I thought we were solid in terms of containing him. And honestly, defensively, I'm not going to even say we had no blown coverages, bro, in that game. I thought it was just bad scheming by Dennis Allen, bro. You got a slot receiver, Christian Watson on one play, and then Bo Melton.
I think he burned C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and that ended up being a touchdown.
Yeah, well, that was just you didn't have the personnel to cover him with the setup that you in. This is why I say it was bad scheming, because you got a single high safety, and you're manned up. You got Christian Watson in the slot on a slower guy, and Christian Watson is dynamite at getting off the line. So he's too close in the press coverage. Christian Watson
he's gonna burn you bad. He's gonna burn you real bad.
And then you got nobody on the other side of the field to help over the top. You let the overload shift you to the point
because they had a lot of explosive plays last week. A lot of explosive plays. Green Bay.
Yeah. And the one with Bo Melton and Christian Watson for the touchdowns, those two happened as a result of Dennis Allen just calling the wrong plays, bro.
Calling the wrong play,
yeah. You're calling a cover three. You're leaving the slot receiver in both of those first two touchdown passes. You're leaving them covered by a guy that's 20 yards away from him, bro. You got the safety over the top covering the slot receiver. Make it make sense, bro. That just don't add up. It doesn't make sense. And all they did in both of those situations was run the dude up and run a deep drag route. And each time on a deep drag route, that man's open. Only Jordan Love knows exactly where he's putting the ball at and where that guy's going to be. And he put the ball there twice. So yeah, hopefully Dennis Allen, learns from that.
And hopefully we get Tremaine Edmonds back. I think Tremaine Edmonds, he was activated from IR, so he's eligible to come back from IR. And
is he in that 21-day window thing or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're probably not seeing him for this game.
And so we're definitely going to need his presence, especially in the middle. Jordan Love throwing over the middle. He likes to throw over the middle, especially to a lot of his tight ends or whatever, or especially if he wants to throw like a lot of those slant routes. He likes to do over the middle. You throw over the middle. You're not going to be able to do that if you have Tremaine Edmonds and then you got TJ Edwards and all those guys and DeMarco Jacksons. You're not going to be able to do that.
Exactly. So yeah. So this definitely from a schematic game point, I think this is a chance for our coaching staff and our players to get more mature, to get ready for playoff football with a game like this, because the Packers are going to bring a playoff intensity. And I appreciated them, honestly, for bringing the playoff intensity.
Sure, I'm glad they did that. So now we're going to bring it to them.
Well, we needed to see how we would handle that because we've never been there before. So, and in that game, they showed me that we were built for it. We can handle it, In the second half, we got busted our chops in that first half. In the second half, we walked them back down. We made it a 21-all game and had our chance to tie it at the end of the game.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah. So I mean, it's one of them things where we appreciate that. You showed us where our mantle was, Now we're gonna grow from that. We're gonna learn from that. We're gonna develop from that. And when we come out here to see y'all this week, we sharks in this water, bro. Call us Jaws.
And I know you're gonna be bringing your Caleb Williams jersey,
There you
dude.
go, baby. We smell blood in the water, and we are coming. We are coming, and we won't stop coming until we get there. That's the way you gotta
get to the dance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any final thoughts before we end this video?
Nothing other than go Bears. People, I will be at the Bears game this Saturday in Soldier.
And you're gonna be vlogging too. Are you gonna be doing some?
I'm gonna try my best to stream
Okay.
and let y'all see some peeks in. I know the NFL, he tripping, and YouTube and all these folks, but I'm gonna try my best to slide something.
You get some clips, probably some clips and stuff like that.
Definitely.
I know you're gonna be at the game. Yeah. I know that's gonna be one of the biggest games, man. Yeah. And recent memory, Bears recent memory, dude.
And I'm going with a couple of Packers fans, incidentally.
Oh boy. Is Teal gonna be there? Teal? I think
no, he's not gonna be able to be there.
Okay.
He hasn't been to more than his fair share.
That's right. Bear down, bro.
That's right. Bear down, baby. Bear down. Bear down.
Man, let's get this. Man. Well, before I end this, I mean, I'm gonna say this. Man, who would have predicted 10 wins at this point of the season? I think the Bears are way ahead of schedule. We got a rookie head coach, and we got a second-year quarterback who's essentially almost a rookie learning this system already. And so, I mean, all I got to say is we got to put our big boy pants on this upcoming Saturday, and we're going to have to bring it to Green Bay, man. We're playing with a lot of house money. I mean, a lot of people are disrespecting us. I don't know what
That's cool. That's cool. Speak your man. That's cool. They go to
Vegas. Go ahead.
To your point, though, we got a rookie head coach and a second-year quarterback who might as well be a rookie himself. And both of these dudes are outstanding. I love it. I love it. I love it. Go ahead.
And I think what's his name? Ben Johnson is the third head coach in franchise history to have double-digit wins. The other two, George Halas and Matt Nagy. We all know what happened in 2018.
You mean in their rookie seasons? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, rookie head coach. Yeah, he's the third rookie head coach to have a double-digit wins in a season. Yeah, but anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for coming to the channel. I'm gonna see if I can broadcast, if I could do a live stream this upcoming Thursday for the Seattle and Rams game. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing my weekly predictions. We're going to be doing our NFL schedule. If you're available tomorrow, Chuck, let me know. You could do it earlier tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my Week 16 NFL schedule predictions tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing more Chicago Bears content updates, so stay tuned for that. But, guys, thank you all for coming. Chicago Bears win. We took care of business yesterday, Victory Monday. As always, guys, I will see y'all later. Chicago up, Bear down. Yeah, baby, we got the dub, baby. Dub Monday. All right, guys, we'll see y'all later. Peace.